All right, this is going to be a proper explanation and walkthrough of the Fantastic Four versus Galactus. It's the 3.3 beta PDF that you want to be looking at. I got some feedback that this is too quiet for people. This actually sounds really loud for me, but I guess it's better to be able to turn it down if you need to, rather than having to crank it up and it's still not being enough, perhaps. So first thing you want to do is get everything ready. So you've got your own sidekicks here. I'll be using black ones to distinguish it from the Galactus ones. I just threw together whatever I had, kind of thing, using the off-white ones and the opaque ones. And then you got your Herald dice. Now you're going to put more in if you want to play in the hard mode. But yeah, 2 for normal mode is what I've been testing with. So you got Silver Surfer, you got Terrax, you got Redshift, Nova, Stardust, you got the Destroyer, Firelord, the Fallen One, Airwalker, and Morg, all previous Heralds of Galactus. Those are all going to go into Galactus's bag. I'm just going to put that up there just because I don't have a ton of real estate. You can put your own sidekicks in your own bag, of course. Now, these areas here are going to be for your locations. So we're just going to draw on the first 3 here on the top, I think. All right, so each location is independent. So when you're fielding a character, you kind of have to choose which location you're going to put them at. The danger room there, I've since changed actually, but we'll just use what it says right now. Right now it says any dice fielded there gain deadly. The asteroid M1 is player dice that move here have a 1 in 6 chance of being KO'd. And Midtown High is only characters with a purchase cost of 1 or 2 may move to this location. So on this team, only Invisible Woman. And of course, it's Fantastic Four versus Galactus. So the whole point is you're playing the Fantastic Four teamed up with Doctor Doom. And then the other slots here, you can actually put previous members of the Fantastic Four there if you want. Like I tried it out with She-Hulk. She's a 6 cost, so she's pretty hard to get to. So instead, I just opted for globals, because if you're not using Fantastic Four members, then you can't actually buy these characters. So I've got the Collector Global, so I can field a sidekick to whichever location needs it. I've got Professor X for some ramp, and then Mr. Sinister is the double bolts to make something deadly, so I can clear out something if it's causing me trouble. Now the player always goes first. Always 4 dice. Basically looking for sidekicks at this point, though, so that's helpful. And then I'm going to buy Invisible Woman here. And we're going to field. So there's a 1 in 6 chance of Asteroid M KOing this guy anyway, so he won't be helpful. But if I put him... Maybe we'll make go here so that he can be deadly. And then it's going to be Galactus's turn. So on Galactus's turn, you draw and field at the start 1 die for each location. Now they always field on level 1 unless something's been destroyed. So level 1 Silver Surfer. He's a 5/5, looks like. We've got a sidekick at Asteroid M. And we have a Redshift. He's a 0/2/3. And his whole deal is that he actually shifts everything 1 to the left, which is actually pretty helpful for us. Because at the end of Galactus' turn, 2 things happen. You roll a 6-sider, something else happens, and first we'd go through the attack step, I guess, of course, but at the end there, if we've got no enemies, or if there's no enemies, then that location can't be damaged, so that's good for us. And it means I can actually spend the Collector Global probably and field something here, just so I don't get take any damage at any locations on the first go round, which is pretty sweet. Doesn't happen very often. So during Galactus's little attack step here, one Herald always remains behind to protect the location. So in this case, Silver Surfer stays. The sidekick would attack. I would just let it go through because I do need something to occupy that location. At the end of Galactus's turn, you roll a 6-sider. On a 2, you actually place 3 sidekicks at each location for him. Unfortunately. Obviously not the best for us. But that's the last thing you do, so at least we won't take damage from having enemies there. Well, we don't have anyone there. Alright, back to our turn. Sidekick's always nice. Probably want to get some other characters going at some point. If you feel the character at one location, they have to stay there unless they're KO'd. Or if you get like Dr. Doom out there, he can kind of shift people around. So I'll field something there so we have something at least. And then we'll pick up a Human Torch, I think. Even though it means we can't ramp or anything. Galactus's turn. 175 is the lowest face for the Destroyer. Sidekick for Asteroid M. And a 022. And actually, I forgot here, player dice that roll here have a 1 in 6 chance of being KO'd. So if it rolls on its character face, it'll be KO'd. Doesn't. Should have done that before, but at least remember now. In Galactus's attack step, like I said, the highest defense is only going to stay behind. So Silver Surfer is actually going to attack with the sidekicks this time, and I think we will block Surfer. Or do we? Probably do, eh? The only problem is Surfer starts to lock down a location, actually, so it's been a full turn. Once it gets to 3 turns, only Invisible Woman can be fielded there. But we'll see how it goes. So 3 go through. KO'd. Which means there'll be a damage loss there as well. And then 3 are going to attack. And then here again, another 5. Yikes. Already at 8. We'll lose a life there. And then for Galactus' turn, I'll borrow that. On a 5, restore Galactus' life total for 1 for every non-sidekick die. We haven't done any damage to him anyway. That'll tick up to 2 next turn. Characters stay in the bag, of course. Alright, we did need that. We'll get another Invisible Woman, that's the only thing we can do there. with that energy. And then let's just all put those there. If I was smart, I would have remembered my guy was deadly, actually, and I would have blocked Silver Surfer and got him out of there. But we can do that next turn. All right. Oh, damn. All right, so we've got a Terrax. When he's fielded, it immediately does a damage to the location, no matter what. And we've got a fallen one here. He actually gets bigger the more sidekicks are at his location. And then we've got just a sidekick there. All right, so once again, these guys will go. And then we have enough to block these two. And because everyone's deadly, those are actually going to KO, which suits us just fine. This guy will just let through. We're already down to 7 though. And this guy will have to let go as well because we don't want to lose location damage there. Although we're going to just have to start doing it. If it keeps going like that, on a 6, you reroll it. If you get a 6 again, all enemy die gain an overcrush attack and can't be KO'd. Instead, keywords do not work until the start of Galactus's next turn. So deadly is a keyword, so this turn I won't have deadly at that location. Alright, we got something cooking at least. There's 1. It's a little bit of something. So I say, well, we might as well put Invisible Woman here because she's the only one that can actually be fielded at Midtown. And then, do we want to put Johnny where Deadly's going on? Let's try and field him. He's a 0-2-2. There's a 1 in 6 chance, right? So why am I? I'm not supposed to roll that. He does get killed. And we'll field him too there, I think, just in case. And then let's pick up another Invisible Woman, I guess. Or I think that was Double Mask, right? I think it was like that. So let's pay like that, right? I already got one, yep. Right. Okay, Galactus's turn. Sidekick. Good. Not a sidekick. Not as good. Sidekick, good. So, sidekick. Meet sidekick, you can block with Invisible Woman. She will do 2 damage there, but it's not enough to take him out. She does her damage blocking to everyone. To all opposing die, rather. Fallen one will attack. He's only a 1 attack, so we let him through. And then these two can KO each other as well. We'll spend a mask to do that, and then we can't do anything anyway. End of Galactus's turn. 5. Restore Galactus's life. Okay. If we had been doing something to him, that would have been bad, I guess. Oops. That was, I think, a 0-2-2. Then we are gonna field. Here, I think, because that's been going well. Pay 1 to bring her in. Pay nothing to bring her in. And then let's just do some damage, right? We'll attack with all of our invisible women. He'll block. He wants to reduce damage to Galactus by the most. She's a 3, so he'll block that. No, that's when she's blocking anyway, but she will KO and she will survive anyway. And then 4 will go through to damage Galactus. We've got an Iron Will regenerating Stardust. I think Deadly still KOs an Iron Will anyway, though. I'm not sure what that interaction is like. So we're going to take another one. We're down to 4. We're going to block that. And because it's deadly, I think he still KOs. But regenerate, he comes back better anyway. That's not good. But at least we're blocked there. He doesn't do anything. End of Galactus's turn. Well, first, let's do that. On a 4. Keywords don't work until the start of Galactus's next turn. So I've got no deadly if I attack. That is a nice pull. Alright, so let's field him. Let's roll a sidekick off screen here. He stays. That's good. Field another one. Ping Surfer for 1. See if he lives. Yep. Field Invisible Woman, ping him for 2. I'm not sure this will matter anyway, but Fist, she lives. Keywords don't matter, so deadly. That would have been a nice opportunity to use deadly. I won't be able to take out the Silver Surfer next turn anyway, though. So I guess we just get another torch. Oh, wait a minute. I couldn't have done that anyway. She would have had to go here, because the same character can't be in 2 places at once. So no deadly, but I might as well, again, attack, right? Blocks the highest. Does 3. Galactus's turn. Red shift. So he moves everything to the left. Everything 1 to the left. Okay. A fallen one. And a morgue. So what his whole thing is, he grants Overcrush to to a sidekick, but he does not attack. So because of that little shift, we're actually going to end up losing a life there. And during his attack step, that should have happened at the end, but during his attack step, he's the big guy. They do all have deadly. I've only got 4 life. We gotta block it all. At least everything's deadly, right? At least I don't take a damage there. So now I'm kind of screwed with Invisible Woman because she has to, unless she gets KO'd, I can't put her anywhere else. Alright, so let's field him. Who lives? Field her. Who lives? And that'll ping him for 1. And then do we heal it or do we attack? I think we just attack. She will block the biggest one. Well, they're both 3s. So 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Man blocks the big one. Goes through for 3. Man, there's not much else. I will buy Invisible Woman, so why not, right? I guess technically I can make something deadly if I need to. Oh, another destroyer. A sidekick. And another fallen one. And then we'll lose a little location here. Highest will remain. He'll go through for 1 only at least. I'll have to block because I'm dead otherwise. He's deadly at least. We will lose the location now. End of Galactus's turn. 6 and 5. Restore Galactus's life total for every non-sidekick enemy die. 1, 2. Galactus is back up to 12. All sidekicks, that's what you want to see. Alright, so PXG. And then we'll field a sidekick to here. I don't think we can do anything with that anyway. Galactus's turn. Sidekick. Sidekick. Nova. So Nova's thing is at the start of the turn, at the start of Galactus's turn, if she's there, she'll do 2 damage to everyone except for Human Torch, because he's fire-based. So I'll have to feel the sidekick here, or we're going to lose it. Yeah, I've only got 3 life, though, so attack. Or attack here. I say we let Midtown die, probably, hey? We'll just take the 1. Block that one. At the end of the turn, that'll get KO'd. That's a waste. End of Galactus. One will attack. One visible woman blocks. They'll both die, actually. 5 again, damn. He heals by 1. He's up to 13. Let's get up Mr. Fantastic, eh? Or maybe not. Maybe we gang up with Human Torches, even though with that location ruined, Galactus's resistance to ping up to 2 instead of just 1. Actually, we might have pinged Galactus before there, but forgot. So let's field. Has to be there anyway, right? She lives. Let's put him there. And then it's empty, right? So we can't ping him, so we might as well start doing some damage. So let's do 5 right there. Boom. It's down to 8. Let's get rid of this guy too. I think so. If I need to, I can field another one, but perfect. We have to field 2, and they come out on level 2 now, though, because 1 has been ruined. There's a fallen one. There's a red shift. Didn't want to see him. Comes out at 143. He shifts her. And then... Alright, so we obviously need to PXG and then feel the sidekick there. Sidekick will attack. 1 and 2 is probably not going to make a huge difference anyway. We'll take it, make sure the location stays for now. They will KO each other. Actually, no, yeah, it's deadly, so yeah, I don't want her to block, do I? Now red shift. It's not fire-based actually. I don't think he is, so it's not That's helpful. So a little bit of something. Can make him deadly if we need to there. So field and field, I think. Make sure he's not KO'd. Good. We can field these. Okay, field 1. Ping lives. Field ping lives. Field ping lives. Is KO'd on the 3rd. And then we'll go through for 4. Right. Before that, there's no sense pinging right now, but let's give her a sidekick before I forget. And then leave it there, I think. Sidekick is good. It's not good. Comes out on his 286. Yikes. Redshift, son of a... Alright, it's a good thing we didn't PXG yet, I guess. Shift. Gonna have to shooter 1. Oh no, wait, we already did it. We already collected. We can't. We will just only have to be able to PXG there. Because that was on our turn. So we take 1 and we die. That's it. Lost that one. But at least it's enough to show you guys how it's supposed to go. If you have any questions, let me know, of course.